Hey, welcome to the channel. Today I'm very excited. I have two things to add to Bonnie, both upgrades. Both are going to let me do more with the bike. Upgrades that I've wanted to do for a while. So watch me fumble my way to doing this, but if you're like me and you're looking for the similar upgrades, hopefully this will help you as well. Ooh, I'm excited. Now there is some noise happening a couple doors down, so hopefully you don't hear it and it doesn't pick it up, but let us get Bonnie uncovered. Cobwebs everywhere. Ooh. So what could the upgrades be, I wonder? I mean, you probably won't wonder, because if you skip to the end of the video, you'll see the upgrades, but where's the fun in that? Ooh. To be honest, I might give the upgrades away if I put what the upgrades are in the title or the thumbnail, but we'll see. So these upgrades shouldn't take a long time. They are fairly standard upgrades, but these are upgrades that I've wanted to do for a long time. Since I got the bike, really. Let's move that out the way. Ooh, I've got the boxes here. Look after that for me, thank you. Alright, I just hope I've got the right tools to do this after all that. I think I do. It looks like I have. Okay. So, upgrades I'm going to make to Bonnie. Pannier rails. I want to be able to travel on my Bonnie across longer distances. NC 500, Europe, and I'm going to need pannier rails. It's something fairly inexpensive, but something that I've wanted to do and held off from doing for a while. So hopefully easy enough to do. But my most exciting upgrade, replacing the seat with a king and queen seat. Easy. I know how to do that one, because the stock seat, this one, fine over short distances, but my word, does it hurt after about an hour and a half. I wanted a king and queen seat because my fiance wants to join me on my rides as well, and this I picked up used, so brand new, 350. I managed to pick it up for about £150. So absolutely delighted. Feel like I've got a bargain. So let's have a go. Doing away with the stock seat, which is fine for short distances, but really hurts on longer distances. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just a bit too weak. Now for the pannier racks, or the pannier rails, on paper fairly straightforward. I need to attach it to this part of the shocks, and I need to take this off at the rear of the foot peg. These have never been removed by the looks of it, so I wonder how much of a challenge they're going to be. So it should be fairly straightforward. I'm going to take the seat off first, attach the rails, and then the new seat. I'm going to sit on it, and then I think I'm going to take it for a ride and see how the seat fares. So if you've never taken the seat off before, really simple. Mine's a 2015, and just need an Allen key. And so for my 2015, and before that one's the air cooled, They have 2 bolts at the back, which try and get your view. Got one here and then one on the opposite side. We just need to remove that, those 2, and that will allow us to remove the seat. That one, really, really simple. So let us do this very quickly. Let's get this first one. Now you need to be careful because of the spacer, and it does have a tendency to just jump out and abandon you, and we don't want that, because we don't want to have to be. There we go, there's one. Just move the second one. There we go. Almost done. A bit fiddly if your hands are not the size of a child's. There we are. 2. So we'll put those to the side so we don't lose them. Put that other key back. And voila, got the 2 hooks on the underside of the chair, and that just slides off like that. Okay, so now the pannier. All right, let's watch me struggle for a little bit while I try and take this off the shock. There we are. So this is a 12mm. Nice. How satisfying is the sound of a socket? There we are. Now I've gone with the black rails because chrome's nice, but what I didn't realise when I was buying it was how much work it is to maintain the chrome, and I didn't want one more thing, chrome, that I had to polish up and look after. So I opted for the black ones, a bit more discreet as well, but that's the first one done, as you can see. Easy peasy. Now I've just got to do the second one. So let's go do that. One of the benefits, you know, of taking up your seat is finding magnets like this, because this magnet right here is from a DJI Mic Mini, which I thought I'd lost quite a long time ago. So good to see that that's where that went. Place you there on the seat, don't go anywhere. You know, I've absolutely no idea how much of this is actually recording, this camera, because that's the 3rd time now it's overheated and just stopped recording. So it might be lots of quick edits, and that'll be why. But trust me, there's no black magic when it comes to getting these pannier racks on. They are very simple. Who knew it could get so hot in the UK that the camera would just shut down and stop recording? So I've had to put it in a little bit of shade, which means you're a bit further away from me. You'll have to use your imagination. Very exciting what's going on back here that you can't see. Very exciting. So, like I said before, I was so rudely cut off by my DJI camera. I've wanted to do lots of longer journeys, and up until now I've just been using a backpack. So if you do have any recommendations of pannier bags that you would recommend, let me know. I'm looking at the gold top stuff because, well, I've got a lot of their gloves. Big fan of the quality. So I've probably missed the season actually for a camping journey. So maybe this is something that I'll have to look forward to next year. But now that I've got the pannier racks, I don't have to worry about getting them. I don't have to worry if I can go away. I just can now. Whereas before there's always that excuse of, yeah, you know, I'd love to do a trip like that, but if only I had my pannier racks. Well, now I do. I suppose now the excuse is, oh, if only I had my pannier bags. Just make sure that is tight. That's one. Just got to do this bottom one now. I was always taught lefty loosey, righty tighty, and that's always in my head as an adult. Should know better, really. What I did find quite difficult is getting parts for this bike now. Getting things like pannier racks. The compatibility always says 2016 and above, which is a little bit of a shame. But I found these, and I'm hoping they'll be fine. They look fine. Okay. So if we can hope that the camera doesn't overheat, let's take a whiz around. So we have one pannier rack, two pannier rack, and all you need is one of these. 12mm is what it used. Put that back. Keep your tools tidy. But now for the most important, exciting part for me anyway, the seat. Oh. Here we are. Which should just simply slide on the hooks. It really is as simple as that. It does not take a lot to make a big difference to the bike. And I'm hoping this seat offers significantly more comfort than the flat bench seat. So I'm going to keep the bench seat just in case. And I love that this seat is also branded on the rear, like the flat bench is. Look at that. That looks beautiful. I think it really I mean, it changes the look quite a bit, doesn't it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This, so much more support just on here, on this part. Feels much more comfortable. There we are. Ready to travel. So there we are, thank you very much. Any questions, let me know. Any recommendations, let me know. If there are other upgrades I should be making or considering to the motorbike, let me know. But very happy with how it all turned out. Just gotta get the bags now and get myself out on a journey. Okay, so this is the new seat. I wanted to go out yesterday, but it was too hot and the camera just kept shutting down, so I couldn't capture anything. So I'm hoping, it's a bit cloudier this morning, it shouldn't be as hot. But I went out yesterday and it was very comfortable. So for breakfast, I am heading to Hope Tearooms in Hope Valley. Takes about an hour ride. The breakfast looks very good. And so I should arrive there about 8:15. It opens up at 8 AM. I am one of those people that likes to get there first thing in the morning. So I've arrived. A very good journey. I've never done that journey before. Google took me on a route I've never done and it was fantastic. It was so twisty, it looked great. The camera probably didn't pick a lot of that up, unfortunately, but trust me, it was really nice. So I'm here for breakfast, stop off for about an hour and then ride back, but the seat has been superb. It is night and day better than the stock seat. And if you are like me and have a 60-year-old man's back and bum, then you should 100% consider this seat. I mean, look at it. It just looks so nice on here as well. I felt like I could have gone for hours. So let's have some breakfast.
that Bonneville?
Yes, mate.
Yeah. Mine's 15.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked it up in October.